In the heart of the bustling city of Zafira stood a small yet famous tailor shop, owned by Master Tarek. Known for his unmatched speed and skill, Tarek could sew a flawless outfit in just 1 hour. His designs were unique, unlike anything anyone had ever seen. People traveled from distant places to get a dress from him. However, there was one strict rule in his shop: no customer was allowed to try on their clothes inside. Despite the curiosity surrounding this rule, no one questioned it. They were too amazed by his magic to care. Master Tarek's shop was always full. The line of customers stretched outside, all eager to receive their custom outfits. Every stitch he made seemed to carry an enchanting touch. His garments fit perfectly, as if woven by unseen hands. However, he remained firm about his one rule: trying on clothes inside the shop was strictly forbidden. Some whispered about the mysterious rule, but since no one ever had a complaint about the fitting, they ignored it. Little did they know, this rule was the foundation of Tarek's extraordinary gift. One afternoon, Layla and her 2 friends, Amina and Karim, visited Master Tarek's shop. Layla had ordered a dress for her sister's wedding and wanted her friends to witness the tailor's incredible skills. As they entered, they were mesmerized by the shimmering fabrics and breathtaking designs. Amina, intrigued by the magic of it all, decided to order a dress too. While Tarek measured Amina, Karim wandered around, fascinated by the intricate embroidery on a deep blue robe. Curiosity burned inside him: why was trying on clothes forbidden? Karim's eyes fell on a magnificent emerald green coat with golden threads woven into its seams. It called to him, almost whispering his name. Ignoring the rule, he decided to slip it on, just to see how it would look. The moment the fabric touched his skin, a chill ran through his body. His surroundings blurred, and the room felt heavy with an invisible force. He gasped as his reflection in the mirror shimmered strangely. At that moment, Master Tarek's hands trembled, and his needle fell to the ground. Something had gone terribly wrong. Master Tarek spun around, his face pale with terror. "No! What have you done?" he cried, rushing toward Karim. His usually steady hands shook violently as he grabbed the coat and tore it off Karim's shoulders. The air in the shop grew thick, almost suffocating. Customers backed away, frightened by the tailor's sudden rage. Layla and Amina were frozen in shock. Tarek's voice cracked with panic: "You have broken the rule. You must leave, now." Without another word, he pushed them out of his shop, slamming the door behind them. Outside, Layla, Amina, and Karim stood in stunned silence. What had just happened? Why had Tarek reacted so violently? Over the next few days, the city whispered about the incident. Rumors spread like wildfire. Something strange was happening to Master Tarek. His hands, once precise and swift, began to shake uncontrollably. The dresses he sewed lost their perfection. Stitches unraveled, fabrics tore, and the shop, once overflowing with customers, now stood empty. The magic that had made him special was fading away, and with it, his entire livelihood. As Tarek struggled to sew, he realized the terrible truth. Many years ago, he had made a deal with an ancient spirit, one that granted him unmatched tailoring skills in exchange for a simple rule: no one must try on clothes inside his shop. The spirit had warned him, if the rule was broken, the gift would be taken away. And now, the price of that broken promise was unfolding before him. His hands swelled painfully, his fingers stiffened, and soon, he could barely hold a needle. His dream, his talent, was slipping away. Karim couldn't shake the guilt weighing on his chest. He hadn't meant to break the rule, but now Master Tarek was suffering because of him. "We have to help him," he told Layla and Amina. But how? None of them knew how to undo a supernatural curse. They decided to visit Tarek's shop once more. When they arrived, the place was dark and lifeless. They knocked on the door, calling his name. After a long pause, the door creaked open. Master Tarek stood there, his face pale and exhausted, his hands wrapped in thick bandages. "Please, Master Tarek, let us help you," Layla pleaded. The tailor sighed, his eyes filled with sorrow. "There is no help for me," he whispered. But Layla refused to accept that. She sought the guidance of the village elders, who knew of ancient wisdom and spirits. After much persuasion, an elder agreed to visit Tarek. He examined the tailor's hands, nodded grimly, and said, "The spirit's curse is strong, but it can be lifted, with great effort." The friends felt a flicker of hope. Perhaps all was not lost. The elder instructed them to gather rare herbs, sacred water, and a golden needle. The items had to be placed on Tarek's worktable under the moonlight. That night, they followed the elder's instructions carefully. He began a ritual, chanting ancient words while tracing patterns on Tarek's hands with the golden needle. The air crackled with unseen energy. Tarek gasped as a burning sensation spread through his fingers. Then, the ground shook slightly, and a cold wind rushed through the shop. "It is done," the elder whispered. At first, nothing happened. Tarek flexed his fingers, expecting pain. But to his astonishment, the swelling had subsided, and his fingers moved freely again. Tears filled his eyes as he realized his hands had been restored. "Thank you," he murmured. The friends beamed with relief. But the elder warned him, "Your gift is back, but you must not make another deal with the spirits. Your talent now comes from your own skill, cherish it." Tarek nodded solemnly, understanding the gravity of the moment. With his hands healed, Tarek decided to reopen his shop. But he knew regaining the trust of his customers would not be easy. Layla, Amina, and Kareem helped him redecorate the store, making it brighter and more welcoming. They spread the word that the old rule was gone, customers could now try on their outfits freely. Slowly, people returned, hesitant at first, but soon reassured by Tarek's warm smile and perfect stitches. His gift was not supernatural anymore, but it was still extraordinary. As weeks passed, Tarek's shop flourished once more. The line of customers returned, and the city's faith in him was restored. He no longer relied on magic but on years of practice and dedication. Layla and her friends continued to support him, ensuring that his shop remained a place of trust and craftsmanship. The shop that once held a dark secret now stood as a beacon of talent and honesty. Tarek had learned a valuable lesson: true mastery came from hard work, not shortcuts. He no longer needed supernatural help to create beauty. As he sewed, he smiled, knowing every stitch was his own. His customers, once drawn by magic, now returned for the heart and effort he put into every piece. The legend of Master Tarek lived on, but now as a tale of perseverance, not mystery. And if you ever visit Zafira, you might find his shop bustling with laughter and creativity, a reminder that true craftsmanship lies in dedication, not enchantment.